Yo, what's up? This is Rob Nasty from Forever We Rock, Star Child of Rock, Floor Gangs Worldwide, and the Knuckleneck Tribe 1991 out of San Francisco, California, Bay Area. I actually started in 1991 with what we called housing or freestyle hip-hop dance in the Bay Area with my brother Profo One, and that's how we started at the time because the music was the golden era of hip-hop. And a little bit later on, a few years later, in the Bay Area, there's an era what I call the return of the B-boy, and that happened around 93 and 94, where whole B-boy crews started being resurrected from the 80s and started doing it in the 90s. When I first saw rocking, actually the first up rock battle I've ever seen was Crazy Legs versus Little Caesar. And this was at a party in 92 at Raffles for a guy named Gizmo. It was his birthday party, and DJ Cuber was spinning, and a lot of b-boys from LA came up, like Zulu Gremlin and Easy Rock, Little Caesar from Air Force, and they also invited Crazy Legs. And the first time I ever seen it in person was at this party, and it was to Just Begun, and it was incredible to see this dance done in front of me. And then years later, my brother came back from B-Boy Pro-Am 99, and I noticed his style really changed. His top rock really changed, and I saw the footage from that event, and I saw for the first time Sammy and Chino from Credible Breakers. First time I saw Dynasty Rockers, and ever since I was 16, I've heard of like the Brooklyn rock or battle rock or up rock, and I was always interested in what it was. And when I finally saw the different styles, that's when I had interest, and I decided to go searching for the history and the information myself. In a circle, there would be other styles of dance, not just breaking. Like I said, I started off as a freestyle dancer, so there was a lot of us freestyling to hip-hop, and we would have b-boys or breakers with us. And this is before, you know, combos and b-boying, and really a focus on b-boy crews. So in the early days when I started, there were all styles really were part of the circles. Nowadays, because of the YouTube community or the internet community, b-boys learned in a different way, so they stress more on it has to be b-boy. But for me, it's in a circle or cypher, it really depends on the music and the vibe and the attitude that you're in the circle with. Now, if I'm a rocker in a circle full of b-boys, I'm going to rock, just because that's what I love doing. I'm not against it or for it, more than it's a vibe thing in the circle, so I'm not limited to just one style, because it really depends on the music playing and how well the dancer in the circle is doing. How well is he in touch with the music? Is his movements and his style really matching what's going on with the environment? And to me, that's what really matters, compared to what style I prefer in the circle or not. I've seen b-boys dance in circles where it's like reggae music playing, and that's not really the best time to break, in my opinion. I think it's not matching with what's going on. And again, you have to vibe with the music, and a lot of b-boys, in my opinion, don't know how to dance. They know how to do tricks, they know how to spin, you know, they might have a hardcore b-boy style, yet they don't know how to dance. And to me, it's not, if it doesn't match with the music, what you're doing, then I say stop what you're doing. That's my opinion.
freestyle steps you see in house dancing were foundations from rock. Because the core foundations of all the dances from New York is salsa, merengue, and mambo. Those are the main styles. So what's this is now, because this is a b-boy approach, because that's like, it's closer to the gangster or outlaw era, because they did that as well. They changed steps from merengue, salsa, and mambo, and they made it to what the music was of that day. Like when Just Begun came out, those steps have evolved from salsa to a hard street style. It became a street style. It wasn't like a pretty style, but it was hardcore. And later on, when b-boy saw that, he was like, that's what we want. Give us that. We don't want the disco. You guys don't like this, and then waving. We're doing this. It's real disco, and that's actually part of rock too. Because a lot of the early rockers became disco dancers. The kids who watched the early rockers and the outlaws created this battle style of rock. And that happened in Brooklyn. They created this style where it's just a freestyle, like the old school guys with the, doing all this, and then the gangsters who would just really hit each other doing this music.
In this competition era and world and community, I feel that it's harder for newer b-boys to have fun because they put so much pressure on winning. And it's not about winning, it is about having fun. But it's also a good way to be popular. It's a good way to show yourself, and the competition world, you could display your skill, and people will recognize you this way. But those aren't the reasons why you should do it. I think the core of why everyone does it, it's for fun. It's just in the competition world, it makes it less fun because there's winning and losing, and if you're really have a competitive mind and you just want to win, then you're not having fun. You're just doing everything to win or to prove something to someone, when really it's dance is really expression. For myself, I don't like joining competitions anymore. If I do join a competition, it's on the purpose of fun. It means I feel like I'm open enough to have fun and not worry about winning or losing. But that's me, so I feel like I have nothing to prove in a competition. So if you see me in a competition, I'm having fun. Or if you see me break or dance, it's because I like to have fun with this dance. It's my release, it's my expression, and in the end of the day, it's not whether you win or lose, it's about having fun. A big shout out to Each One Teach One TV for interviewing me. I want to give a shout out to my twin brother Profo One Floor Gangs out there. I'm going to see you in a couple of weeks. I want to give a big shout out to Rockin' with Flavor Kostek out here in Poland, Dynasty Rockers Russia, Dynasty Rockers Manny, Froggy, Ozzy. I want to give a big fat shout out and a hug to my brother PJ71, Born Kings, Joe Sepulveda, Bushwick Joe, Chuck D. Jesus, The Zeus, Popo 774, Break Easy. The list keeps going on and on. To all my new friends out here in Europe, Germany, big up to Roxy, Gilu, big up to Tyrone, Renegade, Hooch, Thomas, Storm, Swift Rock, and like I said, the list goes on and on and on, but I don't got the time, but it's time to rock. Peace!